How to change fonts in Squarespace. Hello guys and welcome to this new tutorial. In today's video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to change your own fonts into your Squarespace website. The process is going to be very easy and also accessible at all times. So basically you are going to get the ability or the freedom to change the fonts whenever you're going to feel like it. So you can go ahead and change it for a special event, for example, or a seasonal events or a annual events. Basically, you are going to have the fonts set up into your website and you're going to explore them. The first thing that you need to do is to head over squarespace.com, sign in for an account, and then you're going to see the dashboard of your account. So as you can see here, we have the dashboard of our websites. We are going to select one of the websites that we want to change the fonts of. For example, I'm going to click on this one, and then we are going to see it right away. The website builder of Squarespace is going to be crazy fast or crazy quick because it is going to have the website loaded in few seconds. Not in my case because I have a slow internet connection. So in here, as you can see, we are going to see the website. Now, how we can modify the styles or the fonts or change them? It is going to be a question of heading over the site styles. How we can access the site styles, we're going to head over the left side corner or the right side corner. I mean, by that, we have this specific brush. I can name it a brush, I think. It is going to be labeled site styles. You're going to click on it and you're going to see all the styles of the website. We have the themes, we have the fonts, which is our subject for today's video. We have the colors, the buttons, and the forms. Also, we have the miscellaneous. So I'm not going to use this, but I'm going to start with the fonts. Now we are going to click on the fonts and we are going to see the customized or the recommended fonts pack. You can go ahead and select one of the customized or the recommended one, or you can go ahead and click on customize. And then you're going to select any pack or palette of fonts that we have in here. And you can see all the font packs. We have the sans serif, we have the serif, and we have the mixed. Once you have selected that, you can go ahead and customize the base size for the pixels. We have the headings. You can go ahead and select the headings parameters for the font because it is going to be a cocktail of fonts. So each one of the, let's say, text conclusions or something on the text, like we have different type of text into the paragraphs. We have the heading or the headings. We have a heading 1, 2, 3, and then we have 4. We have also the subtitles and also we have the paragraphs. So it is going to show you here the headings, the paragraphs, the buttons, the miscellaneous, and also you can assign the styles. Now, aside from the base size, you can go ahead and modify or customize the heading font and also the weight of each one of the fonts. You can also change the style of the font to italic or normal and also the line height. You can go ahead and use it like this. You can increase it, decrease it also with the letter spacing. We have no letter spacing in here. We have also the text transform. You can go ahead and make it uppercase, lowercase, or capitalize. So aside from that, you're going to modify the size of the type of the headings that we've had. For example, we have heading 1. It is going to be set up to 4 REM. Heading 2, 2.8. Heading 3, 2.2. And heading 4, it is going to be 1.6. Obviously, it is going to be a decreasing, as you can see, sizing, because the heading 1 is going to be the capital header or the bigger title, and the least numbered of the heading or the increased number of the heading is going to be the smallest one. So aside from that, on the headings, you're going to head over back here and click on paragraphs. You're going to see the type of the paragraphs. We have 3. You can control also the size of each one of the paragraphs, as you can see on the REM, as you can see here, specific size. We have also the ability to set up the text transformation. We have the letter spacing, line height also, styles, italic or normal, the weight, and also the font itself. You can go ahead and have a font, or you can go ahead and search for a specific font. So you can go ahead and select one of the fonts. You can see that we have the font with the preview of it. And this is something that is going to be very, very necessary for these days, because you cannot add a font without seeing the preview of it. Because if you are going to maybe forget about the font that we have, for example, this Adobe Gramond Pro, you're going to forget about the title of it. You're going to set up, for example, Arial. You're going to be nearly, if the in use font is not going to be saved, you're going to be nearly screwed. So we are going to head over here back. We're going to talk about the buttons. The buttons also has their specific fonts. So when you finish or you're going to search for a button into your website, for example, this is going to be a button, but it is going to be outside the website. You can go ahead and add any type of button in here, and it is going to have the specific font. But on the buttons, we have three types of buttons. We have the primary button, we have the secondary button, and we have the tertiary button. So each one of the buttons are going to be a specific color and also a filling color and a font specific for the text that it has. You can go ahead and control the weight, of course, the font itself, the style, the letter spacing, and also the size for each one of the type of the buttons that we have. When you finish setting up these, you're going to see the miscellaneous. So when you click on the miscellaneous, it is going to be text like the tags and also prices site-wide. So basically, when you are going to put a price and also a tag, you're going to talk about miscellaneous. So in here, you can go ahead and put another font. Like here we have Poppins, which is going to be a bold, let's say, font, which is going to be very good for prices and also tags. You can control the weight, the style, the line height, and also the size of it. Basically, that was pretty much it. So you're going to see here that we have the fonts that we can pick up right here. So it is going to be an instant changing for the font from the beginning in here like that. And then you can go ahead and customize it. You can unify the font, for example, as you can see in here, and mix them up, for example, or use some sans serifs or serifs like these. And then you're going to have here some of the designed paragraphs here. Each one of the fonts or each one of the type of text that you are going to have is going to have a specific mixed or differentiated, let's say, font. Now, let's talk about the last thing that we have noticed in here, which is going to be the assign styles. So you're going to assign the style for the, or not the style, but the specific elements for the website as headings and also paragraphs. For example, the site title is going to be a heading, and what type of heading it is going to be normal. So with that, you're going to control the heading font, the heading size from here. As you can see, you can go ahead and put it as paragraph, for example, number one, a custom paragraph, or whatever you want from here. And also you can control the size of it. And here, back to this one, you can go ahead and set up the mobile site title also, for example, for a heading. And then it is going to be, as if, for example, a paragraph number two. So it is going to be reduced by the size a little bit. So we have the site navigation. It is going to be, which is going to be this. This is the site navigation. This is going to be a paragraph number two, which is going to be a little bit small. So it is going to be readable and also accessible. We have the header button. It is going to be a custom. They have put it as a custom. Also, they chosen the font, the weight, and also everything about it. So basically, that is for the text. As you can see, for the announcement bar, the content link block, all the text or the styles are going to be just right there to set up their specific style, and then you're going to assign the styles or the fonts or the size that you are going to see fit for it. Basically, it is going to be a long story, and it is going to be for you only. So it is going to be either a using a font, for example, like that, or a font pack, which is going to be something that they have put automatically, which is going to be something good. And if you have time and you want to customize your website as your own, you can go ahead and set up these signs or signed styles. Basically, that was pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed the content and I hope to see you soon on the next one.